Well, you know, a lawnmower can tell a story, eh? Tie wraps on the what's left of the handlebars. Right there. Let's see what else is cooking. I don't think the brake works anymore. Let's have a look underneath. Oh, the blade's on backwards. So if you really look carefully, we're coming at it from this direction, right? The grass gets cut and then it gets thrown down instead of thrown up. And on these, the reason why people make this mistake is that they think this flange should go up and around the blade adapter, but in reality, this should stick this way, and the grass should be thrown up that way, not down that way. I'm going to see what happens to it when I prime it. This is the kind of, I hate to say it, but this is the kind of junk that's been coming in this year, guys. Yes, it's a Tecumseh and I called it junk. Let's just see what happens when we squeeze the bale. Jeez, that still works. Can you believe that? So let's just get a clamp. Okay. Hard to believe that's my setup, right? So now I'm gonna, where should I put you guys? Right here? I think so. Well, let's see if it fires. Or it gets my arm yanked off. Doesn't have much compression. All right. I think I'm gonna just stick it. I'll be right back. I gotta improve this situation slightly. Okay, let's just try this again. Because it did fire. And I put a screw into that rewind. Oh yeah. Well, now what? Whew. I don't know. I have an extra rewind. Okay, it runs, sort of, kind of. I just did this with the last one, man. Oh. Okay, I gotta take some measurements on those handlebars. All right, I haven't gone to the junkyard yet, so I had these handlebars sitting here. They're kind of wonky, but they're going to be the exact width. Let's check it out. Okay, we just need a slight adjustment in the vise. I'll be right back. Okay, it looks like a lawnmower. Luckily I had some inside measurement. Well, it's weird, right? I had 15.5 inch inside measurement there, but 17, because you see how it flares out? 17 on the lawnmower. But these are detachable, so they'll fit any width. So I used the old top. Pretty slick. So now we're going to just see if it fires. First fire, we're going to try again just like we did with the priming fuel. And then we're going to put some gasoline in her and see if she takes on. I did what Donny Boy 73 calls an air wash. Need some more of this stuff. I want to play with it just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. It's all good. Alright, I don't know what you've seen and what you haven't seen. Well, let's just try a little bit of this. Right into the throat. Whoop. There you go, guys. Split some gas. Do you think there's a chance in hell this thing's gonna fly? Oh, that's an old vacuum pump. Cool. Oh, let's give it 1 or 2 pulls. So what do? I guess I work on it. I guess I work on it a little more. I might take the bowl off just to see how bad the bowl on the carb is. Turn the blade over, change the oil, and rinse this. We might have a lawnmower. And I think I'm going to clean it up. It's as ugly as a mud fence, right? Oh, there. Looks like a lawnmower, not a terrible used thing that you'd throw into the dump, doesn't it? There's one thing on here that's not original, and that's just my tape to hold this down to the original. Oops, some tape to hold this in on the original loop. That's it. Pretty cool. Now I'm just going to change the oil, sharpen the blade, and what else do we have to do? I might flush that gas tank. We'll just see how much time I've got, right? Okay. Sharp blade. Rinse tank. I took the bowl off the carburetor. There was a little bit of floaties in there, but not bad. Think about how old it is, right? You know, I'm using the same stuff as far as the all of the equipment is concerned. It's actually original except for these top handlebars. Oh no, bottom handlebars. So let's see if it fires up and we'll carry on. I'll let it run for a few minutes because it was just laying on its side getting that new blade, or getting a blade sharpened. Come on. Oh yes, and the carburetor was empty. I never primed it. You should go. What the heck? All right, my friends, like. Oh darn it! I had this $40 lawnmower running pretty good. It has a really stiff primer bulb, so I'm going to change that now. What happened was, two things might have happened. I put a clamp on the fuel line and it's pretty stiff, and might have broke a chunk and got into the carburetor, or when I had it on its side. When I power washed it, maybe I got something into the carburetor. So we're going to just pull it off and see how we do. Too bad too, it was running pretty good. Well, we wrecked the intake manifold gasket. Too bad. Good, so there it is. That's how, oh, you missed it. Missed it by that much. So here we go over to the table. Alright. No wonder. Good. Okay, now we're going to need a 1/4-inch screwdriver to get this off of here. That's just no 1/4-inch nut driver. That's just no fun to have on there at all. You guys remember that video? Got sucked right into this end here. Okay, so now I'm gonna take off that throttle control. Might leave this one dangling. And a 1/2-inch screwdriver. Or if I could talk, I would have been a salesman. Okay, 1/2-inch bolt out of here, 1/2-inch bolt, nut, and jet all at the same time. Looks good. Now, I thoroughly expect to find something in here. Like a chunk of dirt. I did see some water come out. Not really much of anything. And there is no easy way to do this part because the little ratcheting wrenches won't fit in here. They will here, but they won't over here. Now, can I take that off of there, or should we leave it? I'm going to leave it on. Okay, now I'm going to clean this carburetor. Do I take that emulsion tube out? It's been a long time since I've done that. Let's try it. So the emulsion tube is that little red thing right inside there, and that pushes out. This one's red. Some of them are different colors, eh? It came! Little Allen wrench to get that out of here. It should just fit on there and then push. And there it is. There's one hole in these, not like the Hondas. The Hondas have 5 holes, 2 or 4 holes, and 5 holes. But this one looks okay. And the one that's stuck in there looks okay too. I might eventually get it out. So now I need some carb cleaner. You guys watching any of this? You sure are. The welcoming committee. Oh, did my wife ask you to bring it around the back?
No.
Oh.
No,
It's Phil. Yeah. Hi. Your hair is long. That's what it is. It tricked me. So, you got a problem. This is a pretty fancy lawnmower.
I have a very big one. I got a yard like John's, like this.
Yeah, mine's the same. It's the same thing, but they're the human ones.
Yeah, I have those too. You put spacer on them and.
Yep. Yeah. And I bought the plug into the wall ones because I've gone through 10 of those other ones that where the batteries die, and then it costs more for the batteries than it does for the clipper. Kind of like this problem here. All right, we'll see you later, Bill. I gotta stay out here. Nice seeing you. 2 o'clock. Boy, that's been in there a long time, eh, guys? Hello.
Okay, I'm going for a walk.
Good for you. So I got 4 lawnmowers. I told them at the minimum Friday.
Hey.
I'll probably get at it. Keeps me busy. It's okay. Have a good walk. Okay, is it clean? Okay, I'm putting a new primer bulb on here. I've got the ring on that comes with the unit. Here's your number. 36045A. And then once you get it all lined up, and I've got a nice little vise here with no teeth. It's a wooden vise. I just put the 18mm socket on there. And I'm sure there's other sockets you can use if you don't have millimeter. And then I just tap this on. And I kind of rotate it like that. First I give it a square tap. And then I rotate it around. And if that doesn't work, even if it does work, I go to each tab. I don't know if you can see that, but just wait a second. And I give each tab a tiny tap. 1, opposite. 2, it's like putting on a head gasket. 3. No, I'd rather keep the factory one, but it was getting so stiff. So anyway, I'm going to put you guys back over in your little perch over here. And we're going to continue finishing up this carburetor. Exact same reverse order that you saw it come off. This goes on like that. So that goes on like that. Which means these 2 guys go in here like that. And we use a 1/4" nut driver to put them on. Anyway, so I'm just reassembling and I'll come back when I'm finished now, finally, I hope. Okay, I'm going to lower it down and see how it starts. I might leave it on the stand though. Brand new primer bulb, and I think I found a clog in the carburetor. That should do it. And these ones pump air, not gas. That's why they take more than 3. I always get comments on them. That's good. Oh, I drank a little bit. Don't forget that carb was completely empty. Just Just about had it. All right, I think I got this lawnmower. Well, I know I got it. There is a second hole. There's a second hole in these Tecumseh semi-modern carbs, and it's right there. You can't see it, but I'll show it to you. And there it is. It's at an angle. Let's see. See, it's at an angle. That's held horizontally right there. And I just took my torch cleaners, the second finest one, and reamed it out on the one that's on that mower. And we got it. And I'm just going to start it up again so I can show you. And then we'll carry on with our next project. Nice new primer ball. Man, the guy who's actually getting this lawnmower is getting a good deal. This is what I sometimes do. This is my old holder-upper sticker that Dave Ackerman talked me out of using. Sometimes I just take a gas measurement like that and then get a pencil and put a line in it. Pencil, pencil, put your line in it, pencil, put your line in it. Good. There we go. Thanks, guys. So that's it. For $40, that's what I'm going to sell this one for. Would have been better off taking the parts off of it. But these are hard times and there's people that need stuff out there.